second, I'm gone. That's 2 in 60 seconds. What you on? Girls on me like they super glued on. Like a table, you. Place food on, like Szechuan, or Hunan.
Hey, there you are. I've been looking for you.
Yeah, you found me. What's going on?
Word's come down, Coach is going to add you to the starting lineup tonight. And being a starter means we need to set you up with some of your own intro music for when your name is announced.
Yeah, that's right. I ain't even think about that.
Well, that's why I'm here. So look at the options, think about what you want, and we'll get it set up with the ops team.
Okay, no doubt. This is all kind of hard to believe.
You've been playing great. You deserve this moment. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Yo, I go by the name of Pharrell from the Neptunes, and I just want to let y'all know
I'm your pusher.
the world is.
I've been rapping for.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like, yo, my men and my women, don't forget about the.
And now your man starting. We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me today, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Thrilled to be back in Orlando. The Magic ready for that home court advantage. Try as they might, they've fallen behind the pack, but a chance here to reclaim some ground. It might be tough, but this is a team they're capable of beating.
It's always fun to be at home, Kevin. Home, sweet home is what I like to call it, but you know what? They've got a tough visitor in the house. Because they're at home doesn't mean the win is going to automatically show up on the scoreboard. They've got their work cut out for them against this opponent here.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to start out a homestand against a team like this one, but the opportunity is there. I mean, they've got to go out and focus, play hard. If they play well and win, that'll be a major confidence booster for them.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Charlotte. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here is Kid Gilchrist following the 3 from Wilson. And it's Walker penetrating. And the shot is good. Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Well, the Bobcats then, now Hornets, might have been a little bit late to the analytics movement, but that's going on in the NBA all over the place, and they're full-time on it now.
Yeah, they're all over it. Last season, they had a half dozen of their staff devoted to analytics.
What up?
So it's the Hornets now. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. It's really solid.
Orlando on D. 4-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Lots of tension. The fans were pretty restless, and so was their bench. Neck and neck excitement, but just not enough to get all the way back.
That was an incredible game. The way it went back and forth was just amazing. I didn't know what to expect at the end, but really an entertaining game.
Kemba Walker, quick, got a great handle on the ball. He's a blur in transition. And what I like about him, he's always looking to push the tempo for easy baskets, and he's tough, not afraid of the moment.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
Gentlemen, he's looking for them to come in and tie the season series at 2 games apiece, and he wants their big men to be that front line in both senses of the phrase. He said, we know they can provide a big-time presence inside, shot blocking and everything else. I think the rest of our guys feed off of that. Kevin will see if their front court can give them the boost they're looking for.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not sure they should be more focused on their opponent than they are on themselves.
That is sort of the way it sounds, Steve, but still, I don't think a defense-first mindset is ever a bad thing.
And Walker tough to stay in front of, but yet Clark, he's become a great finisher around the rim.
Well, you know, you have to be able to do that at his size. He's listed at 6'1", which I think is really generous. He's more 5'10"-ish, 5'11". And he understands that's an area that he has to continue to expand and add to the potent offensive player he's capable of being. They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Left side, Walker. That one off the back iron and out. Magic leading by 7. Right side, Wilson. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Walker goes in. The dish to Zeller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Magic have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Vucevic, a screen on Walker. Wilson the pass to Vucevic. Out left to the wing. And the basket by Harris.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Hornets trail by 8. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Just making substitutions here. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Wilson in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Roberts. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's good. Wilson with it. Vucevic, a screen on Walker. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Orlando. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Now, here's Wilson. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he gave great effort defensively as well, including a couple of blocked shots.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Hornets trail by 6. Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
Jefferson. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Jefferson's got his second basket of the night.
The turnaround jumper, that was a thing of beauty.
Al Jefferson's 6'10", over 280 pounds, and he's got a 9'2" standing reach. He's got the size to play center, but hasn't always been a great defender at that position. I thought Charlotte really put him in a good position last year, however, with their scheme, and he was very effective.
Now Zeller, after the missed three from Wilson. Roberts dishes to Walker. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Just 5 on the clock. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Now here's Wilson. 10 points for him. The kick out to Oladipo. Outside Wilson. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Count that one. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Outside Gordon. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's Wilson. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 10-2 run here. Walker against Wilson. And it's Walker penetrating. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Well, Orlando shooting at 50% in a decent group. Here's Wilson. Here's Vucevic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
Yeah, they're really trying to make a point of getting inside of the paint and getting after every rebound.
Orlando making some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Gordon. And Jared Bayless. The Hornets also changing it up. Biombo, he's checked in for Jefferson. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Lance Stevenson. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He said a big part of their focus should be on offensive rebounding, to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. He told them also they should be swarming to the basket at the offensive end. He wants a lot of bodies inside. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Vucevic to the pass to Wilson. That 3 off the mark.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here's Wilson. 10 points for him. Biombo with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. So, Kyle O'Quinn. And that does it for the first half of play. Hornets on.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. First thing.
Action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You got to like what the kid has done in this game.
How about his scoring in the first half? I mean, he's looked like a different player out there today.
He really has, Steve. It's been a pleasant surprise for him, that's for sure. I mean, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
On the court for Charlotte at the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. And it's Jefferson in at the center position. Again, the miss by Walker.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
Well, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Now here's Wilson. Right now averaging 15 points a game. The Magic shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
Both free throws good from Wilson. And here's Walker. He's got 7. He kicks it to Jefferson. Jefferson setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Kid Gilchrist has got the lead up to 8 now for Charlotte. Magic shooting about 42% so far. Michael Kid Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it first game with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition, and I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size. He can defend up to 3 or 4 positions on the court. You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but he reminds me a bit of a young Gerald Wallace type.
Wilson against Walker. Wilson the pass to Oladipo. Harris outside. Here's Wilson, and he nails the jumper. Wilson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And for Kid Gilchrist, the knock has always been about his outside shooting ability. You know, his shot has a big hitch in it. He shoots it on the way down, so there's a lot of fundamental issues with that stroke.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Here's Harris. Following the basket by Lance Stevenson, Harris kicks to Oladipo. Here's Wilson. Bangs home the trifecta. Wilson's got 19 points.
Well, you look at that shooting motion for MKG. Boy, that thing is broke at this point. For him to fix it, but I think he can. I think it's still not beyond being modified. If that happens, the sky's the limit. He just turned 21, so he's got a chance to get that jumper right.
And here's Stevenson. After the three-pointer from Wilson. Walker goes in. There's the pass to Jefferson. They grab their own miss. Walker's shot is off.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
And finished off by Oladipo.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Here's Stevenson after the Magic pick up 2. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Stevenson drives in. Good. Stevenson's got 8 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Wilson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Outside, Walker.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over it.
And you know what those numbers?
It's go time.
Here's Payton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Passes to Bayless. Here's Fournier. He feeds it to Bayless. For the tie. Oh, missed it. And, Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our state focus to the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yep, no question.
At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon out there.
Oh, look out, man.
Wow.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Stevenson drives in, blocked. Walker against Oladipo. The shot's good from Wilson. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Stevenson outside. Pass to Jefferson. Orlando grabs the miss. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Outside Wilson. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Right side Jefferson looking to end the run. Jefferson can't get that one to fall.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
The feed to O'Quinn. It's stolen by Jefferson. Walker dishes to Williams. Pass to Stevenson. Outside, Walker. Williams inside. 6 to shoot. Now Wilson kicks it to Oladipo. Dishes it to Harris. The pass to Wilson. Off target from three-point range. Hornets trail by 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Take a look at what Kemba Walker's done. He's got 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Zeller's checked in. Wilson against Walker. Outside Wilson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Cody Zeller. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
It's all about communication, Kevin. You can't have too much of that as a team, and he's really leading, trying to gather his guys together.
Clark?
Well, I agree with all of that. I mean, when you're talking about orchestrating your offense and defense, that requires a lot of communication, understanding where people need to be and what everybody is doing right. And if mistakes are being made, those things have to be pointed out as well.
Walker against Wilson. Walker with it. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Orlando leading by 3. Here's Wilson. The Magic again can't hit. The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Walker goes in. Kid Gilchrist with it. Now defended by Wilson. And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Wilson. The offensive rebound. Gordon the pass to Harris. Vucevic a screen on Stevenson. Tries again. The rebound by Jefferson.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Stevenson drives in. The kick out to Walker. Stevenson outside. Jefferson setting the pick for Stevenson. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
Really not providing much offensively here in the fourth quarter. Only one made hoop.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Zeller with the double team. Back to Wilson. inside. Here's Gordon. The Hornets pull it in. Walker with it. Now guarded by Wilson. Stolen by Gordon. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Terrific assist and nice defense. Solid play all around.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they had 2 points.
And you just cannot afford to give up plays like that at this stage of a tight ball game, guys.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now here's Wilson to the right side. Six on the shot clock. Floats one up. Yes!
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Another miss by Stevenson. Wilson with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And a wide open look for Walker. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg,
Hey, Coach, was shaking, baby.
Too many of these old bones.
Hey, so what'd you think?
I think I was lucky to coach you as a high school player. You are a natural.
Hey, thanks, Coach, but I had a really great teacher.
Oh.
I gotta get to the locker room. It's good seeing you, all right?
All right, I can't wait to see you.
All right, man.
Good job.
Thank you.
Turn everything off. all levels. All levels. Shake it right now. Is that a 2-track?
Missy be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around long as Scarface. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, yeah. Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Every time I spit, I blow 1 or 2 speakers. Top model diva, but my
And as the Suns coming in from out of town on this one, an interconference game today. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Latina, celebration of Latin culture in the league. It's become an annual tradition and a very good one. Great to be a part of it with you. With Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at Orlando. Right now, they're way down in the standings, just 12th place in the conference.
And Kevin, remember, this is the second and final time they'll see these guys. So they want to make sure that things are different this time. I would look for them to really attack and play aggressively early on.
Well, I think that's a given, Steve. They've got to. I mean, if they want to get a different result. I'm sure they took something away from that game. So let's find out if they can put that knowledge to use for them here in this one.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. E.J. Tucker is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Wright in at the center. Now here's Wright, averaging 10 points per contest.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
On defense, Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Now, the last meeting was a successful one. They were very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
The Phoenix Suns franchise with the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Maybe we shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Here's Wilson. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
You know, you can point to their shooting percentage in the low 30s, guys, if you're looking for the reason that game didn't go their way.
Yeah, I think it's almost impossible to win a game when you're posting a number like that, Steve. I mean, it's just not going to happen.
Clock at 6. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And that one's good. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, when you look at the Suns 2 seasons ago, their worst winning percentage since the team's inaugural season back in 1968.
And at that time, they...
That's what being a team is all about, bro. Picking each other up when we have to.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, let's be straight. You had what I would call a painful night. Painful for the fans, your teammates, Dr. Naismith, and probably yourself.
Only pain around here is gonna be your ego getting bruised and I make you look silly in practice.
Oh, you a big talker now, huh?
Yeah, so? And what?
Well, if you play and practice is anything like it was tonight, I don't even need to show up. You got no chance.
Okay, I've been thinking.
That's never a good thing.
Huh, funny guy. That's why I like you so much. Always keeping it light. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Anyway, you're really starting to make a name for yourself. So with more eyeballs on you, I think it's time for you to start doing a little more to really stand out.
All right.
You know, get the word-of-mouth machine churning.
So what are you thinking?
You need to start doing pregame rituals. You know, LeBron's got the chalk toss, KG headbutts the stanchion. You know, something to get the people buzzing about you. Keep your name trending.
Yeah, I like the idea of creating something that people can associate with me. That's cool.
Oh, good. Well, I'll let you think about it, pick one out, and I look forward to seeing it debut before the next game.
about solid fundamentals. Let's get some extra work in here. Gotta get better every day. I've told you 100 times, effort on the practice court.
In the crib, ma. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Yo, I got that. Let's go. I got that. Hey, yo, let me